Hi guys. So about motherhood. Motherhood could be different for everybody, especially me because I was suffering from my epilepsy if you watched the other video. But a lot of the stuff that I went through was exactly or if not similar to other women, such as when you wake up in the morning and you find milk all over your chest as if it can't wait to come out. Yeah, so it was pretty bad. And the worst part was when I woke up with milk all over my chest. My husband had the fan on, so I was not only wet, but I was cold. And then I had to get up quickly, change my shirt, put on a robe because it would be cold in the morning. At least for me, I live in California. And I still had to feed the baby because the only reason I woke up is because she started crying, and when they're newborns you have to feed them around the clock. So, and formula. I had to start using formula because of course when I had to get back on my medication I couldn't breastfeed anymore because the medicine would get in the milk. So when I stopped breastfeeding, to be honest, I was kind of relieved. You would think that a woman would enjoy breastfeeding their kid, but for a lot of us it isn't very enjoyable. I don't want to get anybody mad, but I'm just being truthful. I didn't really enjoy it, and I think it's because my boobs tend to leak a lot. Even when I got one of those things to put in my bra, you know, so that it wouldn't seep through. Unfortunately, I didn't like to sleep with the bra, so I never slept with the bra. And it would also tend to make it worse because the bra would press up against my boobs no matter how loose I wore it. So that sucked. But formula, it is expensive. If I were you, if you're a new mother, I'd probably use the powder kind. Even though it's still expensive, you won't go through it as fast as liquid. They have liquid where they come in those nice bottles. However, I would still buy the one in the bottles, so when you travel or go somewhere, it's right there in your bag, pre-measured. They mostly come in 8 ounces. So that's what I used. So I had to buy a little bit of pre-made formula because it's more convenient, but if not, you would have to prepare the bottle ahead of time, but you have to keep it kind of like in an insulation bag or something. And the baby bag, I'm still dealing with the baby bag. Baby bags, I don't know, I think I tend to overpack them. But when she was just on fluids and not eating solid foods yet, the milk would just go through her like you wouldn't believe. And I had to carry lots of diapers. Lots. And it would just go right through her. Now that she's eating solids, it doesn't go through her as much. So I only carry like 2 or 3 diapers. Really, I think you should only carry 2 if you're just going out to eat lunch or going grocery shopping. But I tend to carry 3 because I'm like really paranoid. Marriages. Once a baby comes into the picture, it'll change your relationship. You know, before me and my husband had a baby, we pretty much left the house whenever we felt like it. A lot of times, him and I would like to go watch movies whenever we wanted to. But the baby, you know, it's all about the baby. She is the boss of the applesauce. And first I would get mad about it. You know, I was a little bit selfish in the beginning. Now I'm more understanding. And bravo for the husbands who wanted to help from the very beginning, such as my husband. My husband wanted to help with the feedings, you know. he was really good about that. And in the beginning I was really stubborn because I wanted to do everything. And now I do let him help out now. And so bravo to the husbands who want to help out. So yeah, it is a team when it comes to raising a child. It's a team. And you have to be a team, otherwise your marriage would probably fall apart. It is what it is. And it changed our relationship drastically. So now we work as a team. We've gotten into some arguments, which I'm sure a lot of marriages go through when they have a baby, because you may have different views on how to do stuff. And then I realized, okay, it's stupid for, like, you know, argue over little things such as that. So I kind of calmed down after that. So don't be surprised you have a baby with your husband for the very first time, that things are going to change a lot. You always have to think about the baby, and that's it. You have to put your needs second. And also, when it comes to eating, time will fly by just like that, especially if your baby's acting up. Time flies, so you have to keep an eye on the clock. If you're the type of person such as me who doesn't like to eat late, you have to remember to take time for yourself. If the baby's running around and you're kind of overwhelmed and you haven't eaten yet, put the baby in the playpen so that the baby could stay in one place, and then you could, rest and eat and maybe watch a little bit of TV. Oh my gosh, look what I'm eating. It's wheat thins with a bit of mozzarella and sausage and wine. Wine time. Wine time. When it comes to baby food, I tend to go through that a lot slowly. For a while, I was making my own baby food. I had one of those nice, it looked like a food processor, only it would steam the vegetables first, or whatever I had in there, like fruit or vegetables. It would steam it first, make it soft, and then it would automatically afterwards, it would start blending together like a blender. And then I would get those little cute jars, and I would fill the cute jars, put them in the refrigerator, and it was fun for a while, but it became such a hassle. I mean, if you're the type of girl, oh hello, if you're the type of woman that doesn't mind that, then I would definitely do that, because I could see how it could save you some money. You could make big quantities of it and then put it away. Of course, you can't leave it in the fridge for a long time. It'll probably spoil after a while. But I would buy Gerber. It's just more convenient. I could slip one in my bag. And also, if you're going through the airport and you made your own baby food and you put it in your own jar, there's a chance that they could open those jars to inspect it. And if you don't want the TSA to be opening your jars, then I probably wouldn't take homemade food. When I took my pre-made, baby food you buy from the store, they didn't open the jars because the ones that I buy came in a plastic. The ones that I buy don't come in glass jars. I buy the ones in plastic, and they always have like a top seal, and in the lid, they didn't open them at all. So I was glad. So if you're going through the airport and you don't want them to open your baby food, then I would probably buy food from the store, they tend to not open those because they are sealed. So yeah. I'm in a different room because my baby's taking a nap and I just came up here to relax. And that's another thing about being a mother, is that I did not know how to relax. Now I do, and part of it is because of my anxiety medication, but also because I just learned how to cool it. I finally learned how to cool it. And so, and you know, my husband had to learn too. He still is trying to relax about Aurelia, but you know, he's just trying to be cautious with Aurelia. Like, he doesn't want her to fall and cry, but a lot of times when she falls, I try to not make a big deal about it, because I feel that a child would feed off of what you're feeling, and if she senses that you're really afraid, she'll probably start crying. So that's the way I handle her when she falls, because she is starting, she's walking now. And so I know that she's probably going to fall many times until she gets her correct footing. And just enjoy being with your child, especially when they're little. Like I said, she just started learning walking. She's going to turn 2 in August. Now I had to concentrate on her eating more solids. She's been eating a lot of baby food. She eats her yogurt bites, which are snacks. I'm trying to get her to eat bananas. She's just being really stubborn, really picky about food, but I'm trying. And then also, for some reason, when I became a mom, and even though like I'm an extreme introvert, didn't really have friends. I was a homebody. My husband worked all day, then come home sometimes late at night, and I was all alone. This was like way before my in-laws moved in with me. Before that, I was all by myself, but for some reason, after I had my baby, I just felt so lonely. And so if you don't have any friends, maybe get some friends, or live by family members. And in this case, my in-laws moved in, which was a great help. I'll never feel alone. And also I have some family that lives nearby because we moved, and so now we live closer to them. Also, I forgot to show you my Hello Kitty case. I did it myself. Doesn't it look so beautiful? I love Hello Kitty. I got the beads and all this stuff. It was actually a set, but it came in pieces. You have to glue it on yourself. I used E6000, and it is the best, strongest glue to use. As for the beads, the set, the cell phone decorating bead set, whatever it's called, is by Love Kitty from Amazon. I think they go by Love Kitty Bling because I believe they have a website, but I got it off Amazon, and they go by Love Kitty on Amazon, and I think it was only like 20 bucks, and then the glue I managed to get it at $4 or something. So just wanted to show you. Okay, bye.